And welcome to episode 3 of A Cause for Commander, the EDH show where we play for more than just bragging rights. As every episode, we compete to raise money for various charities. In the last episode, Ellie git-rogged our world and tied things up with Olivia at a game apiece. Now it's up to Tappy and me to catch up. Before we kick things off though, a big thank you as always to the sponsors of the show, TCG Player and Ultra Pro. Looking for cards? Look no further than TCG Player, the leading resource on all things collectible. Want to protect your decks? Ultra Pro has got you covered with the best selection of sleeves, binders, playmats, and more. Once again, there'll be awesome prizes up for grabs courtesy of our sponsors, so be sure to keep a lookout for that at the end of the show. A Cause for Commander would not be possible without its supporters, so if you'd like to show it some love, get your name in the credits, and get to see each episode early, head on over to coffee.com/AliasV. That's enough chit-chat for now, though. Let's get this game underway. Ellie, as the winner from last time, you get to kick things off, and Tappy, you and I need to get a win, my friend.
I agree.
Before we start, let's introduce our commanders.
I am playing Kwain, Itinerant Meddler. This is a rabbit wizard.
I'm bringing out the big guns this time. Playing Morophon the Boundless in a good old 5-color dragon deck. So fear me. Rawr.
I am playing Sexy Daddy Yawgmoth.
I am playing Najeela, the Blade Blossom. It is all lady creatures.
Ellie, kick us off, my friend. Let's go.
Okay, we will drop her turn. Start off extremely powerful as always within Island.
I will draw as per the rules. I'm going to play a Sacred Foundry. I will not smack myself in the face and say go.
I will draw a card. Karn's Bastion. Play a Lotus Petal. I will crack the Lotus Petal for black. And I will tap Karn's Bastion for another 1. And I will play Everflowing Chalice for 2.
Draw. I will have a Jungle Shrine enter tapped. And Mox Amber for freebies. Pass.
I will drop a turn. I will play my Kwain, Itinerant Meddler, and I will pass.
I will draw. I'll play this lovely Forest, and I'm going to tap 2. For Farseek, I'm going to go and fetch either a Plains, Island, Swamp, or Mountain and put it onto the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle. I'll pass my turn while I do that.
I'll draw a card. I will untap. I will play a Swamp, and then I will tap Everflowing Chalice for 2, and I will play an Ichorclaw Myrrh, and I will tap Swamp and Karn's Bastion and play Zulaport Cutthroat.
Sea of Clouds. I don't like Sydney's board at all, but I'll pass.
I will drop a turn. Continue to mind my business over here. Play a little Rings of Brighthearth. Pass turn.
I have found Watery Grave. That's on the battlefield tapped. My turn. Draw my card. Ooh, gotta play Temple Garden. I won't punch myself in the face. Tap 2 for Lightning Greaves. Yay! And I will pass the turn.
I will untap. Draw a card. Let's play Phyrexian Tower. Sacrifice the Ichorclaw Mirror to get 2 black mana, and then we will tap Everflowing. Zulaport Cutthroat trigger. I gain a life, and everyone loses life. With my 2 black mana and my 2 mana colorless mana from here, I will bring out Papa Yawgmoth. I don't think I can do anything with 2 mana, so I think that's my turn.
Let's draw, Olivia.
This is a stressful board.
Yeah, I think so too. On your end step, I'm gonna bounce it.
Sounds Yawgmoth?
Yeah.
In my hand? Okay.
That's so mean.
I see that look on her face. I see it. She's coming for me. Training center. Yes. I will tap 3 for Najeela. And I'll pass.
The end of Olivia's turn. I'm going to ask Kwain. Everybody may draw a card, and if you do, you can gain a life. How about that?
Thanks.
Nifty. I'll draw a card.
I have drawn a card. I'll gain a
This
life.
can't possibly turn around on us.
Nope, not possible.
Listen, I can't do anything with life gain. I didn't make the good version of this deck. I made the tappy version of this deck.
She's gonna get confused and draw herself into an infinite combo is what's gonna happen.
I'm going to play a Horn of Greed. So whenever a player plays a land, that player draws a card. Speaking of, I'm going to play a land and draw another card. I will pass the turn.
I will draw a card. Hey, Ellie, you know that thing your commander does?
Yeah.
Could I have a card?
You know what? I don't see why not. We'll activate Kwain. Each player may draw a card.
Thank you.
You gain a life.
Thank you. You're the best. With that very generous card draw, I can play my land for turn. It is a mountain. I get to draw a card, right?
Yes, for Horn of Greed, yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything beyond that, but I didn't miss a land drop, so that's my turn.
Very fantastic. I am going to untap my Phyrexian Tower, and I will draw a card. I am going to play a swamp and draw a card. I will, in fact, proceed to the replay Yawgmoth step. I'm going to tap 2 swamps and Everflowing Chalice, replay Papa Yawgmoth.
In response,
Yes.
good job.
Thank you. That is my turn. I have Phyrexian Tower and Karn's Bastion untapped.
I will play a Bountiful Promenade and draw a card. I will play Empress Galena. I'm sorry, Eiley. I'm going to swing at you for 3 with Najeela, and a warrior will enter tapped and attacking for 1 more, so 4 total damage. That's it. I'm done.
Well, I will untap, draw for turn. I will play a Temple of the False God. Draw another card. I'm going to cast Strategic Planning, so I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my library, put 1 of them into my hand, the rest into my graveyard. I will pick this card, and I will put a Plains and a Reliquary Tower into my graveyard. And then I will play Thought Vessel.
I don't have to untap because I did nothing last turn. Haha! Pro strats. I'll draw. I'm going to play Clifftop Retreat as my land for turn. I get to draw a card because of the lovely Horn of Greed. And then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana for Ramos Dragon Engine.
Ooh.
Whenever I cast a spell, I can put a 1/1 counter on him for each of that spell's colors, and then I can remove 5 counters and add double Wooburg to my mana pool. I'm going to equip it with Lightning Grease. Tappy, I think you have the most life in all of us.
I do believe I do. That is correct.
I would like to smack you with a 4/4 in the air, please.
All right, I will go to 39.
I have to discard quick, so I'm going to discard. Bartha's Tyrant of Jund, and I pass my turn.
I will untap. I will draw for turn, play a swamp and draw a card because of Horn of Greed. I will tap 3 to play Pawn of Ulamog. Whenever Pawn of Ulamog or another non-token creature you control dies, I can create a Eldrazi spawn. All right, I'm done.
On your end step, I will congratulate you on your turn.
Thank you.
I will play a Plains and draw again. I am going to use this Plains to play a Soul Ring. Tap the Soul Ring and Center Shrine and Promenade for Lavisa Cold Eyes. Each creature that's a Barbarian, Warrior, or Berserker gets 2/2 and haste. On my cleanup, I will discard Yasova.
End of Olivia's turn. I'm going to activate Kwain once more, but this time I'm going to pay 2 for Rings of Bright Hearth and copy the ability. So
Hell
you may
yeah!
draw 2 cards. We will untap, draw for turn. I will play a Flooded Strand, draw for Horn of Greed. First, I'm going to fetch, go to 41. Go get a Plains, I guess. There we go. So I will draw another card. I'm going to assume that people are not going to bother me, at least for a little while. I'm going to play a Seer's Sundial. I'm going to, once more, pass the turn.
If you're emotionally okay after playing your rabbit deck, I do not recommend Watership Down.
Alien, it's your turn. It's
Thanks.
your...
Okay. I'm going to untap. Draw. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and cast Lathless Dragon Queen. She's a flying 6/6. Whenever another non-token Dargon or dragon enters the battlefield, I create a 5/5 dragon with flying. Because what dragon doesn't have flying? Let's be honest. Trigger here on Ramos. Gonna get 1 counter on it. I'm going to swing at... You have the most life again, Tappy, so I'm gonna hit you for 4. Wait, 5, sorry. I hit you for 5.
5? Okay,
Yeah.
so I go to 36.
That's my turn. I have too many cards in hand again, so we're gonna chuck Okagachi, Vengeful Kami, Deathbringer, Regent.
At the end of your turn, I am going to tap Phyrexian Tower, sacrifice Zulaport Cutthroat, and then I will make I'm just going to make an Eldrazi token before I forget about that. To do the Yawgmoth thing, I'm going to discard a card and proliferate. So I go to 37. Y'all go to 1 less than you were before. I am going to discard Ancient Tomb to proliferate, and then I will put another counter onto Everflowing Chalice. And then I will pay 1 life, sacrifice my Eldrazi spawn token that I just made. I will put a -1/-1 counter on Empress Galena.
So she's a 0/2.
Yes.
In response to that, I'm gonna take Yawgmoth.
That's gross because I tapped Phyrexian Tower already because I'm bad. So yeah, take Yawgmoth. There you go.
So Olivia has officially become a problem.
Mm-hmm. It was the second she targeted Galena, I was like, well, this can't stand. I mean, like,
That's fine. We'll figure it out. And then I will go to my turn on tap. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. So the first thing I would like to do is I'm going to play the Swamp, and I will draw a card. I will play an Ornithopter, tap Everflowing Chalice for 3. The Swamp to play Lockjaw Snapper, sacrifice Lockjaw Snapper for 2 black mana. That puts a -1/-1 counter for each creature with a -1/-1 counter on it. So Empress Galena gets another negative counter. Then I will pay 3 to play Pilgrim's Eye. Whoa. Pilgrim's Eye, don't go on top of that Eldrazi. Please stop. So the Pilgrim's Eye is going to go and get me a land. Shocking. Well, I'm going to get that land. I think everybody can go. The only land I have untapped is Karn's Bastion.
okay. I will tap 3, play Druid's Repository. Sydney, how large is the Pawn of Ulamog?
The Pawn of Ulamog's a 2/2.
Sydney, I'm going to swing at you with Najeela. Ellie, I'm going to swing at you with this warrior. That's 2 new warriors tapped and attacking. 2 of them will go at Ellie.
Me?
Yes. Everybody, I'm equal opportunity swinging.
Okay. I will block one of your 3/3s.
I will go to 37.
Okay, the friends that come in tapped and attacking don't count. So I get 2 counters on Druid's Repository.
So I took 3 and killed one of the 3/3s?
Yes,
All right.
thank you.
I'll block with Pilgrim's Eye. It's a 1/1. So
Oh, let's be the target. 1, 2, green, 3, 4, 5, Seedborn Muse.
I'm going to counterspell the Seedborn Muse.
Thank you, Ellie.
That was absolutely the right play, but I had to go for it. What are we doing if we're not going for it?
Okay, so at Olivia's end step, I'm going to activate Kwain again and then pay 2 mana to activate Rings of Brightheart. So everybody can draw 2 cards.
Yay.
If you do, you gain 2 life. And I will go to 39.
Spiffy.
37.
40.
This is a 39.
I am discarding Drana, Liberator of Malakir.
38.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play Fabled Passage to draw a card. Do y'all ever just draw a card in your and then read it and then be like, you shouldn't be in this deck actually. You were actually a straight up non-bo shouldn't be here. Because
How do you think I build a commander deck?
Well, I too. I'm gonna sacrifice Fabled Passage, go get an island. I will draw another card from Horn of Greed, but I will actually pay trigger the landfall ability for Seer's Sundial and pay 2 to draw another card. So I'll draw 2 cards. 1, 2. So we'll pay 1, 2 for an Arcane Signet. I will then play a 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play a Court of Grace. So when it enters the battlefield, I become the monarch. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, I will make a 1/1 spirit token with flying. But if I'm the monarch at my upkeep, I will make a 4/4 angel.
Oh.
So I'm the monarch right now. So I'm going to just make myself a little crown monarch. Me. And then after that, I am going to look at my hand and do nothing else. At my end step, I will draw a card because I am the monarch.
Unshappy. I will draw. Quick question for super no reason whatsoever. What's the toughest things on everybody's board?
I have a 2/2
3.
and a 0/1.
5/4.
If you could kill a bunch of creatures, that'd be cool. Just
I'm gonna kill a bunch of creatures.
just as a thought. Like,
No,
make sure it's 4. Make sure
just-
it's creatures 4.
I just don't like what's happening over there. I'm gonna tap 6 just for why not overkill's reason, and also because I didn't draw a land. Haha, feels bad. 2 Earthquake for 5. Deals X damage to each creature without flying and each player.
Okay.
Okay.
In response, I will
don't.
activate.
Stop it.
Yes, keep responding. Good. No, I want you to respond.
I've never had anybody say, no, I don't want to draw a card.
No, but I'm saying please don't counter my thing. I need that board to die.
Oh, no, I'm going to activate Kwain.
Okay, good.
And then we gain 1 life if that's what you do.
Okay, and then I'll lose 4 from Earthquake.
So I go to 40 and then I lose 5, so I'll be at 35.
I go to 34.
Sydney,
33.
have Goth Daddy back.
Hey, thank you. He's in my command zone. Okay, so Pawn of Ulamog dies and I get a thing.
I got a counter for Ramos costing Earthquake, so he's a chunkier boy now. And I'm going to swing 1 at Olivia
Just 1?
for 6, and
There
the
we
other
go.
one. I'm sorry, Ellie. Thank you for all the cards. I'm going to go 6 at you too because I want your monarch.
All right, fine.
Wants the hat.
I am the queen. Okay. End step. I draw a card for monarch. Yay! Oh gosh. And then I have to discard 4 cards because I can't find lands to save my life. I'm going to discard Siligmar, the Drifting Death, Nicol Bolas, the Ravager, Dragon Lord Tarka, and Tyrant's Familiar. Cool. We're doing well. That's my turn.
I will untap and draw a card. I'm gonna play Volrath's Stronghold. Oh, and draw a card. Tap 2 from Ever-Floating Chalice. I'll float 1 to play Lightning Greaves. I will use the 1 and then tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring Yawgmoth back. And unless anybody has any immediate responses, I will actually put boots on him properly. Look at us, Sydney. We got it right the second try. Don't
Daddy's
worry
wearing
about it.
boots now.
Daddy's got the boots on. I'm going to tap a Swamp to play an Arcbound Worker. It has modular 1. Because I'm apparently just playing Modern Affinity over here. Don't worry about it. And then I think I've learned my lesson and I'm going to pass the turn. I'm going to put Phyrexian Trinomorph in my graveyard for no particular reason.
All right. I'll untap the business. Sandstep Citadel. I will tap 2 to also Farsuk. I will grab this swamp, Zagoth Triome. I will cast Miri, Weatherlight Duelist. That's my turn.
All right, end of your turn. I'm going to cast Dig Through Time. I will delve 6. I will pay 2. I'll look at the top 7 cards in my library, put 2 of them into my hand, and the rest on the bottom. Yes, I will keep these 2. Then I will put these in the bottom of the library. Then I will untap and go to my turn. At my upkeep, I will make a spirit token from Court of Grace. I will draw for turn. I will play a land. Draw a card. I'm going to play 6, and I'm going to cast Austere Command.
Woo.
So choose 2. I will be choosing to destroy all creatures with converted mana cost 4 or greater, and all enchantments. That's what you get.
My
Okay.
dragons.
I would like to do a thing. I'm going to Phyrexian Tower. I'm going to sacrifice Arcbound Worker. And I will put a counter on my Ornithopter, I guess. And then I will put a -1/-1 counter on a creature and draw a card. I will put the -1 counter on. It was like what, 1?
Yeah, it's just a 1/1.
Yeah, I can just kill the spirit. Let's do that. I have 2 black right now, just hanging out. I am going to discard Westville Abbey and I draw the card from the other thing, and I didn't do that earlier, but then I proliferate. So I will put another counter on the Ornithopter, and I will put another counter onto my Ever-Flowing Chalice. And then, yeah, Yawgmoth dies.
I'm going to just play Gadwick, the Wizened. So when he enters the battlefield, I draw X cards. When I cast a blue spell, tap, target non-land permanent and an opponent control. So X is 2 in this case, so I will draw 2 cards. And then I will pass the turn.
You killed all my dragons.
I did.
It wasn't very nice.
I did do that.
Extremely rude, in my opinion.
I did do that.
I'm still the monarch there, so ha! I will draw.
You've not taken the kingdom.
Where are my lads?
Well, the queen
Deck, do you have them? I'm gonna tap 3 for Dragon Speaker Shaman, so my dragon spells are 2 less to cost. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 for Dramoka, the Eternal. It's
Nice.
a flying friend. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, bolster 2. I'm going to equip my Lightning Greaves onto my Dragon Speaker because I need all the help I can get right now. And go to my end step. I will draw a card. I don't have to discard though, which is nice, but I will pass my turn and be sad.
I will untap. See what I draw here. Play our land is actually going to be Inventor's Fair. Listen, you can take the girl out of the blue-red, but you can't take the blue-red out of the girl. I just want to play artifact combo. I'm sorry. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to tap Everflowing Chalice. I'm going to float 2. I'm going to play Arcbound Ravager because hell yes, I got the Arcbound Ravager. That's a dinosaur. I still have 2 floating. So I will tap Volrath's Stronghold and a land. I now have 1 floating. I'm going to put Zulaport Cutthroat back on the top of my deck. And then I will use the 1 floating that I still have and 2 to play Sky Scanner and draw a card. So then I will tap 2. I'll use Inventor's Fair and I will play Zulaport Cutthroat. I will put the boots on Arcbound Ravager. I'm going to tap Karn's Bastion and Swamp. I'm going to sacrifice the Eldrazi spawn, which is over here, so everybody can lose a life and I will gain a life. And I have 3 mana now since the Eldrazi spawn gave me 1. And I will play Scarecrow. Scarecrow is a 1/2 Scarecrow that I can sacrifice Scarecrow and draw a card, or for 4, I can tap her and return target artifact card from my graveyard to play. Just playing Modern Affinity over here with crappy Lorwyn cards added to it. That is my turn. I have Phyrexian Tower untapped. I will pass the turn.
Fascinating turn of events. I will draw. I will play Path of Ancestry. Ha! I will tap 7.
Woof.
For Primeval's Glorious Rebirth.
That's many.
I just killed all those, man.
Look at all these friends. Girl party. Okay. I'm going to tap 3 for Brina the Demagogue. I will swing Najeela at Sydney, Miri at Ellie, and then Yasova at
me.
Yeah. I'll get 3 warriors that enter tapped and attacking that are 3/3s. And those will also go at Sydney Bean. So I am a player. I am attacking one of my opponents. And an opponent, let's see, has more life than other opponents. Yeah. Technically, you and Sydney both do.
So you get 2
more
triggers.
So Brina gets some counters on her, yeah.
Yeah, so, well, I can put 2 1/1 counters on a creature I control of my choosing. I will make Najeela large. So I'm going to put 4 counters on her. She is a 10/8.
I'll block Najeela with the Sky Scanner and one of the warriors with Ornithopter.
Okay.
Before damage resolves, I will sacrifice them both to Arcbound Ravager and put 2 counters on it.
Okay.
And then everyone will lose 2 life and I'll gain 2 life.
So I will just go ahead and take it. So that's
okay.
A 23, 20. I'll be at 21.
And then I had a 6/4 coming at me.
Yes, that's it.
I'll block that.
With
a 5/5.
Okay,
I'll take 1.
So she's out.
I let 2 warriors through, so I take 6, right? So I have 31.
You got it. Okay, I'm done.
You're the monarch, though, right? Did you deal my damage to?
I did.
Yes.
Okay.
I
did.
Ooh,
I'm no longer the monarch.
I am the monarch. Okay. I am going to discard Atraxa.
All right. I will untap. I will make a spirit token from Court of Grace. I will draw for turn. Play a land. Draw from Horn of Greed. I am going to first cast Revitalize. Yeah, I'll gain 3 life and I will draw a card. 6. I'm going to cast a Consecrated Sphinx. Now.
Let's go. Let's LFG. Let's do this.
Baby, let's do it. So, no, don't freak out.
Girl, draw that deck. Let's go. Come on. You'll draw 12 cards if you let us go.
Oh, I'm going to draw a lot more than that, baby. I'm going to cast Windfall.
Yes!
So
I'm so mad though.
Each player will discard their hand and then draw cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. I will be that player. And I will be discarding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will be discarding 17 cards this way.
Can I tell you how mad I am I didn't get to cast Winota?
In the grand words of rabbits everywhere, if they catch you, they will kill you. But first, they have to catch you. So I will draw 17 cards.
17?
So, right. And then I will have a Consecrated Sphinx trigger for each card that you draw. where I can then draw 2 cards.
So we will draw cumulatively 51 cards. So Consecrated Sphinx will have you draw 102 if you choose to draw 2 every time. But since it's a May ability, you don't. So 102 is the available draws that you have.
Guess what? I drew lands.
There you go.
We got there.
So this is 17.
We got there.
Okay. I'm going to basically draw until I get to a specific thing. I'll just leave those 2.
How many cards?
2.
Okay.
Are you about to get me? Oh God, brutal.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you tapped out too, Miss
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
Blue Deck?
Oh yeah, I'm tapped out. I got nothing else. So
All right.
Go.
Okay, Operation Kill Ellie. I'll draw. I'm gonna play Command Tower. So I'm gonna get Morophon out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 cheaper, courtesy of our dragon speaker, Shamalama Ding Dong, this guy. Then Morophon says that my spells, which I have chosen the type of being dragons, I have a Wooburg discount there, a 2 discount there. I'm going
Substantial
to...
discount.
Yes. I'm going to then cast for 2 mana, the Dragon. Whenever 1 or more dragons you control attacks, draw that many cards, then you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. As long as the dragon's on the battlefield, other dragon spells you cast are 1 less to cast. What else can we get out of our hand for free? Croesus the Purger. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 3. If you do, choose a color, then that player reveals his or her hand and discards all cards of that color. Or we can do you for free. Kolaghan the Storm's Fury. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, creatures you control get +1/0 until end of turn. So those are all the dragons I can get out for free. That's fun. I'm going to move Lightning Greaves onto the Dragon, because you're my new best friend. Then I'm going to move to combat. Ellie, I'm going to swing at you, my friend, because you scare me.
No, don't do that. Olivia will win.
See, you've already said that you can win next turn if you don't die this turn.
Absolutely, that's true. But guarantee, Olivia is going to murder me on my turn. She's going to kill me. There's no way I'm getting another turn.
I am trying to make sure that either Tappy or myself win this damn game, and I don't want either of you two to win.
I respect that, and I'm trying to help you do that.
Then you're gonna win.
No, because you're not going to kill her.
Yeah, all right.
Ellie does too.
Move to combat. Dragon is hasty and shroudy and is going to attack Ellie. I've got a couple of triggers here. Whenever dragon you control attacks, creatures you control get +1/0, so it's an 11-10. And then whenever 1 or more dragons you control attack, draw that many cards. So I draw 1 card. Yay! Then you may put a permanent from your hand onto the battlefield. I'm going to put Sunbird's Invocation on the battlefield. Yay! And swing at Ellie for 11.
Does it have trample?
It does not have trample. It's just a flyer.
I will block with my spirit. Goodbye.
It's just a flappy bird, that's all. And I need to move to discard, so we will discard Plains, Savage Ventmaw, Arcane Sanctum, Rootbound Crag, Frontier Siege, an Island, and Herald's Horn. That is my turn.
I'm going to untap, and I will draw. I will tap Everflowing Chalice and tap Scarecrow to return target artifact creature from my graveyard to play. I'm gonna play Phyrexian Uniform. Tap Volrath Stronghold and 2 to put Pawn of Ulamog on top of my deck. Play a land for the turn. I draw Pawn of Ulamog. I will tap 3 to play Pawn of Ulamog. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna play Phyrexian Altar. I will sack the Scarecrow for a mana, making an Eldrazi Scion. Everyone lose a life and I will gain a life. I will sack Phyrexian Triniform to make 1 mana. That makes me another Scion. And I gain a life and everyone loses a life. I also make 3 golems. Then I will sack 1 of my Eldrazi Scions. I will gain another life. I will play Inquisitive Puppet. It enters the battlefield. I scry 1. That can go to the bottom. Then I will sack the Inquisitive Puppet to Phyrexian Altar. Everyone loses 1. I gain 1. I make an Eldrazi Scion because it's a non-token. I also make a human creature token. Sack the Eldrazi Scion for a mana. I will gain a life if everyone loses life. I will also sack another Eldrazi Scion, gain another mana. I will sack the human token,
24.
gain another mana. Oh, sorry, Phyrexian Triniform already died. My bad. I need Pawn of Ulamog, so I will sacrifice a Golem for one more. I'll play Krark Clan Ironworks. I will sacrifice Phyrexian Altar for 2 mana. I will sacrifice Everflowing Chalice for 2 more mana. Using 2 mana, play Gleaming Barrier for 2. I will immediately sacrifice it for 2 mana and get a treasure token. I also get a Eldrazi Scion. It's a creature, so everyone loses life and I gain a life.
22.
I now have a treasure token. The treasure token is going to be this one. I'm going to sacrifice a Golem, and I'm going to sacrifice the boots. I have 4 mana from Krark Clan Ironworks. You all lose
from the Golem.
So you lose a life from the Golem. I make 4 mana. I'm going to play Filigree Familiar, floating 1. I gain 2 life. I'm going to sacrifice Filigree Familiar to Krark Clan Ironworks and net 2 more mana. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to use Phyrexian Tower to sacrifice a creature. That's going to be Pawn of Ulamog. And then I'm going to sacrifice the 2 golems. So I have a total of 6 mana. I'm going to play Marionette Master.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm going to put...
Go off.
Fabricate 3 means I put 3 counters on her, right?
You have an option.
Yes, but I'm going to put the 3 counters on her. I think.
Yeah.
So then I am going to sacrifice the Eldrazi Scion for 1 mana, and I will sacrifice the treasure.
Okay, so hold on. We're going to lose 1 from the Ulamog, or from the Scion, and now you're sacrificing an artifact, so we're going to take 4 from Marionette Master.
Correct. And then I am going to play Plague Mirror. I will sacrifice Plague Mirror to Krark Clan Ironworks, net 2 mana. You all lose 4 life.
And that was a creature, so it should be 5 total because of...
I'm going to play Necropede. I'll sacrifice
down 5 more.
Necropede.
Down to 2.
Dead.
I'm going to play Phyrexian Revoker, and I will sacrifice Phyrexian.
Dead.
We got there eventually!
You did it!
Yay!
I think Olivia predicted that you'll just get into a combo and it'll just keep going, and then you win.
GG's, friendo. GG.
TappyToeClaws with a triple kill on the table, resulting in a 3-way tie, and only 2 episodes left to determine our winner. Who is it going to be? If you enjoyed today's episode, please let us know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, or support us on Ko-fi so you'll never miss an episode. Also, if you'd like to win some rad prizes from our sponsors, share this episode on Twitter or Instagram with whichever team you're supporting. Are you Team Ellie, Team Tappy, Team Olivia, or Team Alias? Winners will be chosen at random a week after the show's release date. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time.